Welcome back. You're still watching Perspective, and we're talking to Rian Gondok Kusumo from Sribu.com and Sribulancer.com. When we talk about this internet company, like you said, the system that you use is crowdsourcing for your design, for the pool of expertise that you're actually offering to your clients is crowdsourcing is not something that is familiar in it. Why did you pick crowdsourcing? Why did you pick, like, I don't know, community or association? Why crowdsourcing?
Okay, I think before that I'll define what crowdsourcing is first.
Yeah, sure.
Crowdsourcing is actually to do a task that is usually being assigned to one person,
Right.
and then we throw it to a community of people.
Right.
So it's a higher upgrade version of outsourcing.
Right.
And in return you get a lot of feedback
Input,
back.
yeah.
So crowdsourcing is relatively new. In US it was started in 2006. The reason being I choose this industry is because I feel there are a lot of potential, and crowdsourcing is very powerful.
Right.
It's very powerful that I believe it can help to solve the problem that is happening in the world or even in Indonesia right now.
Right. Right.
So I think some of the benefits of crowdsourcing is that instead of getting like one results, typically you get a lot of results. Correct.
What are the downsides to it?
The downsides is probably quality. Sometimes
Surprising quality.
quality, correct. And you know, having too many options can
Right.
also be a problem.
Yeah.
So I think the best way to solve this is actually to understand what the customer wants. Let's say if the customer is happy with just 50 options,
Yeah.
they will try to make the system just providing 50 options instead of too many, but the quality is not good there.
Right.
So that's the downside about it. And I think because a lot of submission, that means those people that submit give a lot of comments. Sometimes it can be a bit confusing to the clients.
What do you mean comment?
So let's say, okay, they provide results in
Right.
crowdsourcing, and then they ask the clients for feedback.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, the client is happy that there are a lot of options, right?
Yeah.
But if possible,
There's a lot of work too that comes with it.
correct,
Okay.
correct.
Do you have among your clients, among the designer that had used your services, are any of them, for example, so good that they're recognized as well, or is just the whole unit that is recognized as well?
Okay, we actually have a designer ranking
Yeah.
in our website in Sribu, right? So a lot of our designers, they are not. A lot of them come from somebody that wasn't famous previously.
Right.
But
That's what I mean.
yeah,
Just because through your through Sribu.com, for example, they become known, they become more expensive too. No?
correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
That happened.
It happens a lot. Our top designer is actually from Surabaya. Yeah, I think he won over like 100+ competitions or contests in our website, and he told us that what do you call? Previously, he didn't have any money,
Right.
and then he wanted to study further, right, in a design
Right.
school, but he couldn't make it. So the only thing that he could do was to make a living was to jaga warnet.
Right. Okay.
So that guy eventually found our website and then become the top designer. So now he is actually making it a full-time job in our website.
Do any of your clients also ask for preferences? For example, oh, no, I want this one. You better make sure that he takes part in submission.
Yes, actually, there's a lot of requests from our client asking for the same thing, right? But on the other hand, I try not to have this feature, we call it like the invite designer feature.
Right.
But we want the client to know that
There's a lot of talents out there.
there's a lot of talents too. And if they want to get the best out of our designers, then they should choose the higher package as well.
Right. Okay. We're talking designer. Now we talk about the Sribulancer. It's still about IT. It's still about internet. Yeah. When you talk about Are you planning to do, for example, like something that is more not freelancer, but actual jobs? Because freelancer is fine for a certain style of people, but a lot of more people want steady job like you did in the beginning, for example. Are you planning to do that? Is it going to be part of Sribulancer, or is it something else altogether?
Yes, actually that's something that we thought of. Initially when we were building Sribulancer, we had a lot of facts in mind, like the population in Indonesia, about 240 people, and a lot of people are not getting job, even though they are like bachelor degree or even master degree. So we thought that, this website can be a job website altogether.
Right.
So now we provide features for our clients to not only find freelancer, but also for recruitment.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so if you want to...
So there's a possibility for the client to say, oh, I like his job, his work, can I contact him, for example?
Correct.
Like that? Oh, okay.
It's possible. And the freelancer has, or the worker has reputation. So if the client wants to pay him higher, considering the reputation, the good reputation that he has, is justifiable.
Okay. Okay. Well, back again to crowdsourcing. It's not something very popular in Indonesia yet. But how do you manage to persuade people to actually come and use this system?
Okay. Initially, it was very difficult.
I guess it would be.
When we started the company, there were only two of us.
Right.
So we did a lot of pitching to to medium-sized company that I know of. I think the clients that are close to us is the easiest to approach.
Right.
So initially, I had to do like an account executive job. So I was running here and there, trying to convince them to use us. Selling the idea, and trying to get them used for any kind of design, right?
Right.
But along the way, once they use it and they acknowledge the power of crowdsourcing, then the next time they do it online.
Okay. When you talk about design, I'm still into Sribu, for example. Are the product that your client usually order, are they specifically limited, let's say logo or web page or something like that, or is it variable? You can ask whatever you want.
Okay, it's a variety actually.
It's a variety.
But typically clients start with a logo first. So after they
create branding first.
Exactly.
Okay.
Logo is pretty much the primary thing of the company.
All right.
And after they got the logo, they went to design name card, stationery, and their website.
Everything is based on the logo first.
Yes, correct.
So let's say 60% of the orders are usually for logos?
We saw that like within our first 2 years, right? About 50% are logo, but on our third year, the logo are getting lesser.
Oh.
Yeah, because
less startup.
Okay. Let's
Let's wait for the break and then we'll continue again.
Thank you.
Please stay with us. We'll be back.